Hi, welcome back to Cozy Ghost Games. We're doing another island tour of my previous islands that I've done before. Today we are on Pokey Oaks, one of my first, actually no, it is my actual first Kidcore. I think Tulipton was a little on the Kidcore, but I consider this one like my first official one. Um, because it was, if you can't tell by my flag, heavily inspired by my personal favorite show growing up as a kid, the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at my map. All right, so we do have quite a few residents. We have myself, we have Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. We have Sherb, Stitches, Freckles, Filbert, Biscuit. Where were you before Biscuit? Anyways, Shino, Etoile, Petrie, Bob, and Sasha. So not too much terraforming. I'm not really big on the rivers. Um, yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I typically don't do rivers. It just kind of gets in my way. But let's go ahead and get started with our tour. So I do have this lovely bright green airport. I think it was very fitting. I think it was the best one just because with the Powerpuff Girls, it's very bright. Same with Kidcore. So when you first come in, you are actually greeted with my house. Very pink, very blue. Of course, we have tons of bubbles. We have gyroids. We have candies. We have one of my favorite items, the rubber duck. And I absolutely love this road. I love the chalk. I love the cracks in it. It's perfect. And I believe my neighbor I put was Shino. She has a cute little area right here with the frog chairs and the orange table. We have tons of candy and little vending machines everywhere. And look, there's Blossom. I did try my best to make sure that all of the characters looked just like as close as I could with Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. And I did put a quote of theirs for each one too. And with this, it's early to bed, early to rise makes a lady smart, pretty, and great, I think was her actual one. And I remember that from when I was a kid, so it kind of stuck. And here we do have two of the villager homes. Very fun. I wanted to make everything very cluttery, very messy. And if you go over here on our peninsula, I did go ahead and add a cute little carousel. And of course we have our awesome confetti in the background. And this I did go ahead and decorate our beach over here. Got all the stuff. I love this cute little juice box. It's so perfect. Oh, and here's Bob. We have our teacup ride. We have some vending machines, cute little area right here. A giant bear. Oh, we have another villager. More rides. We have some potties over here in case you know, maybe one of the rides upsets your stomach. Now, if we go over here, we'll have to come back. But let's go ahead. You go up here and let's hop. There is a little bit of lag in this area, but it's going to take you to our castle fort area. I love this one. I think this was actually one of the first or second builds I did. I just knew I wanted to use a whole bunch of cardboard because I actually saw this specific code with the rainbow and I just thought it was perfect. I couldn't add right here a ladder, so I did leave one so you can actually hop up here. And we do have our little campsite, so you can come in, hang out. We have a TV, and if you go this way to behind it, you can come out here and hang out. It's actually accessible. I tried making sure it all was. This way you didn't get lost anywhere. But yeah, you can actually come out here. We have some, you know, obviously people have been leaving their banana peels everywhere, some candy, some trash. You can come over here and sit and eat. Oh wow, I did use these before. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so if you head out here, We're now in the back of the island, but we can still go ahead and make our rounds. Let's go to the left. There is a nice little ice cream stall. Our gyroids run it. They're pretty nice. They don't yell too much at you. We have Sheena right here. Right, everything I tried adding, all of our fencing, all of our benches are all pink, blue, and green. I tried getting pretty much everything I could in just those three colors. We do have some cute little like areas right here, like a little park. Someone clearly spilt their ice cream over here. And then the beaches are very minimal, not a whole lot, just some tire, like little tire seats. And then some castles and whatnot. And then over here, our gyroids run a little farm, which I thought was really cute because one of my favorite episodes in Powerpuff Girls, it was the vegetable one where the vegetables came alive. And I don't know, I can't really explain it. It's literally the one I don't have a really good memory with a lot of things. But that is the one thing I remember is the broccoli going out and attacking. Like they were a little broccoli army, and then the girls figured out, oh, we have to eat them to defeat them, so they had to eat their broccoli that way. But I do have, like, even our little crosswalks are all green, pink, and blue. And I believe most of our gyroids are like that too. Yeah, and of course we have to have our kindergarten because you know they go to Pokey Oaks kindergarten. And I'm so glad I found this code. It was amazing. The colors are perfect. It just looks amazing. So we have our little gyroids right here ready to go to kindergarten. And we can just kind of follow our road. It's going to take us to, I think this is Stitches and Biscuit's house, or Stitches in someone's house. It's right there. Ding. And then that will actually bring you right back to our main road. Oh, there's Freckles. And then over here, this is our slip and slide. I think that's the best way of putting it, is just with the little flower thing. I do wish we had like the silly flower. I don't know when they stopped making them, but it was like the little silly flower you connect your hose to, and it would just kind of go wild with the water and spray everywhere. That was really fun. More spilled juice. We have a little soccer area. And then if we go behind our soccer area, I did miss one spot back here by our farm, and that's our cute little trash area. So they try and clean up after themselves. They do their best, but unfortunately, they're a little messy. And then we just have a little car park area with some cars and some scooters, and then a whole bunch of snack machines and other machines with teddies and stuff. And a whole bunch of bicycles because, you know, kids love bikes and scooters and whatnot. And then behind resident services, it's not really too much. I think it's just a road. I did leave gifts this time. I typically don't leave clothes just because I never know how people, you know, maybe the clothes I leave you don't like. Totally get that. So I typically leave like handheld items. So there are a couple there. So if we go ahead and take the road behind... Oh, I didn't show you. Well, never mind. So we go ahead and take this road right in front of resident services, and let's go back down. Avoid Freckles in the meantime. We do have the Able sisters, so they are actually neighbors with me. Of course, I had to use this clock. It's perfect. It's perfect in every way. I gotta find another, like, island to try and use this on because I absolutely love it. So they're right there, and then we do have just across the street Nook's Cranny. All right, ding 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 ding. And I did try adding interactive things, some cute stuff, you know, especially the Mario, because I always forget that they're interactive. So we're just gonna follow this road right in front of Nook's Cranny. It's pretty much a whole bunch of toys, some gyroids. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a strawberry donut. Oh, and there I am. Hi, me. Oh, I'm in now. Okay. And here's Bubbles. Oh, yes, when she was not a baby and she had to get very hardcore. And and here's Buttercup. And I think this was Sasha's house, but I thought it was super cute with the rocket. Still did a little bit. Oh, yes. I think I mentioned it on Hollow Pop. I did a pirate beach. This was basically what inspired me was this build. Oh, dang, we didn't use the crab. Oh, dang. The crab was perfect. I always forget that you can use like certain critters and they actually look okay, like out. So our gyroids are just going bananas out here. They got their treasure. They're making sure no one can come and steal it. All right. Anyways, back to our tour. So if you go ahead and go past here, we're going to continue going up and taking our roads. Here is Etoile's house, and she has a cute little board game going on back here. And then she's actually neighbors with our little birthday party, which, can you imagine? It's pink, blue, and green. I mean, it just fits so perfect. How could we not? And then right across the way is two of our stores. We have Stitches, the toy shop, and then Laundry Ducks. So I mentioned in Tulipton's um, tour that originally I wanted a laundromat, but I just couldn't make it work with the spot that it was in. This is the build I originally wanted to do, and I'm glad I waited. It looks really good right here. We have the bubbles popping out. It's perfect. And then we have it. I think this may be Bob's house. I forgot who else, but they have some stuff going on. We have our ducks, tons of toys, tons of confetti. And then here we are met with Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup's house. I did do all of their interiors. It was painstakingly it probably took me a couple days just to do their interiors alone. We're gonna take a look at one of them. So let's just do Buttercup. I did try making sure that every one of their houses has pretty much as I could only green. Oh yeah, as you can tell, I pretty much blocked off a lot. I don't think I decorated all of it because it was taking me so long. So this is Buttercup's house. I didn't really want to give her too much girly stuff because, Buttercup's not girly. So I went ahead and gave her a couple little things here and there. They each have a kitchen because they each are, they cook what they can, at least make a sandwich or two. So this is her kitchen, very, very normal. They did go ahead, Blossom and Bubbles each have their own seat. And then these are her black seats over here. So she was like, here, you take that seat. Don't sit anywhere else. Don't touch my stuff. And then I do believe we have an upstairs. Yep. Now, why did I give her a bath? I couldn't tell you. There was that episode where she refused to take a bath. And she was stinky. But yeah, this is her bedroom. I figured maybe she would play some games. She has some lockers. Maybe she's not really fond of actual storage closets and stuff. All right. But yeah, their houses are pretty much all the same. Just one's with green, one's with pink, one's with blue. So let's go ahead and we'll go behind our little stores. And we should be right back at resident services. So here is actually where our little city area starts. So we do have this cool looking area, almost like a highway. We have a little crosswalk, so don't worry, it's gonna be safe. And then we're just gonna pass all of these and we're gonna head towards the back real quick. So back here, you can go ahead and park, grab your tickets, grab some drinks or snacks, and you can make your way into the museum, which is right over here. And they do have kids' days, which is really nice because everyone's, considers themselves a kid. So they get in, with pretty cheap. And we also have a strawberry cone and a balloon. Very cool. And then up here are just some little stalls. Nothing too big, couple seating areas, something where you can kind of just hang out, enjoy the breeze, pick up some sweets. It's It has her little donuts that she likes to hand out over here. Speaking of donut. So that's where she likes to spend her time. We do have a cocoa bean cafe. Don't worry, they do have decaf. Some of the villagers can't handle caffeine very well. And then we do have this cute little walk area, kind of like a land bridge. And then we're gonna go to probably the best part on this island. If you go past our carousel, our second one, I should say, and you go up these stairs and you come over here, you are met with Townsville. We even have our little giant monster. We're just waiting for the girls to get their call from the mayor or maybe Miss Bellum, who knows who's going to call them. You know how the mayor is. He likes to wait. He's too busy with his pickle jars. Um, so we do have our cute little town. I think this one was my first build, and then it was the uh, cardboard fort. But yeah, I really like the way this came out. I think you can technically, if you can find a way, you can actually get over there. But for the most part, I just wanted this cool looking view. I just thought it was perfect. We have our big TVs, like they're giant, billboards. And then you can come over here and then you can kind of see like our castle right over there in the corner. And then you can come right down here. And this is pretty much a whole bunch of just filler area, lots of snack machines. Can you guess what this is? Let me know in the comments. I'm not going to say it. Let me know if you can tell what reference this is. So yeah, you can just come right over here and it'll kind of take you past our little highway down. We have a whole bunch of other machines. We have some balloons, some sitting areas. And then if you come right back down here, it takes you right to where our little car park is with the trash area and the cardboard fort. Yeah, I really liked this one. It was so fun just with the nonsense. None of it really had to make sense. Like, why are there baby chicks right there? They're gonna get hit by the soccer ball. Nope, don't question it. Right, we're gonna go ahead and call that an end for today's tour video. My very first Kidcore Island, inspired by my favorite kid show, the Powerpuff Girls. Um, I really enjoyed working on this when I did it. I just built it early this year in 2025. And I just had so much fun doing it. And I definitely think Kidcore, if you haven't done it, I would suggest doing it. It kind of makes you think outside of the box. And I don't know, it really allows your creativity to flow because it doesn't have to make sense. I think that's my favorite part. Like, who cares if, what's next, what item's next to what? But yeah, I really like this. It was definitely really fun. I enjoyed it. I even watched Powerpuff Girls as I was building these, and it was really nostalgic. But, right, I hope you have a lovely and cozy day, and I will see you next time. And thanks to the Powerpuff Girls, the day was saved. Bye!